is up with the squad? Y'all know who it is. It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Look, I'm back like I never left, but I brought somebody with me. MJLover23. What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all may also know him as who?
Mr. Lava.
MJ or what? Big Daddy Love Dog himself in the building. What's up, MJ? What's good?
Hey. Oh man, it's just the timing ain't been right. Got sick as a dog. I've been hearing me coughing up a lung for about a week. Almost going into the second week, starting to feel a little bit better. Got some things. There's some things. Okay, before we get into it, I gotta. This week has been very enlightening. You guys don't understand what we're discussing on the back end. Not for just this show, but I'm talking about just the whole Sesame world that we know. We've been having some late night. Again, I'm not gonna get into detail on it, but we've been having some late night discussions on some things that might take us through the stratosphere. You guys got to keep your ears to the ground. This is some things that I had not envisioned when I had joined into the Sesame world. I thought we just love Gamecocks and WNBA and college women's basketball. That's what I thought. I was sadly mistaken. There is so much more going on behind the scenes. All the Discord people know. Emily knows. I know. We can't disclose a whole lot of it, but you guys need to get involved and stay involved. Just like Seth says, tell 10 people, have them tell 10 people, and we'll get this thing flying.
Go get it flying. What's good? Oh, Emily, what's good? Okay, yeah, MJ is back. He's in the building. Must have had the flu or COVID. Glad you feeling better.
I don't know what it was. I don't know. Yeah. I sweated it out the second night. The second night I had the sweats, and then after that I was feeling a little bit better than before. So it was good. It's all good.
Look, I love it here too. Let me tell you something. I thought that. Here's the thing. I think that every show is always a funny part in it to me, and it's very rare that I tell y'all to go and watch something. But let me tell y'all something. Today, you talking about a show that had my side hurting.
I gotta see
my side's hurting.
Really do.
Now what today? Welcome to HDI TV. Salute to him. If you're not following this channel, I don't know what y'all waiting on. Feels berry-ish. Let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of funny stuff happening on this show. Click, clack, crackle. Click, clack, crackle. All right. Click, clack, crackle. Feels berry-ish took me out like click, clack, crackle took me out. Okay? So if you don't go, if you need a laugh today, if you need 7 chuckles, now what? Now what? It was a short show today. It was a very short show because I had an errand to run. But let me tell y'all something. If you need 7 chuckles, sometimes you just need a laugh. Pull that one up. And Pillsbury-ish. With a sound effect coming soon. Okay, but there's been a lot of sports going on. I know we got some picks today.
Got a few.
Your brain is saturated with all this new info. Okay. Now, and for those of y'all that are in the mansion, we did have a new episode today. There was a new episode today.
Oh boy.
The mansion show. So if you need a recap at some point, please pull up. In the mansion.
I'm trying to tell you guys. This is hold on. I said real quick. This is different. The mansion is different than the show.
YouTube.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh yeah,
it's not recorded. So if you miss an episode, you miss an episode.
You missed it.
You can't go back and rewatch any of this stuff because it's live.
I do masterful recaps of the mansion show. But let me tell you something. It's nothing like the original viewing. Okay, it's not, the recap is not like how sometimes you're looking at it, you're like, oh, I might watch the recap, I might not, depending on how good it was. You hit the skip, you won't skip my recap, but to see it live is much better. To see it live is much better. Yeah, we didn't overload it, boo. We sorry. Truckenstein in the building.
Oh man, it's gonna be so good.
I mean, the one and only Dr. Truckenstein in the building.
Yes.
Okay.
The
one and only. Okay. Okay, you're getting caught up slowly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
it's a lot to take in. Because these episodes are packed with entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we ain't been I gotta get to the shekels, man. I've been fooling around. I gotta get the ladder. Gotta get my ladder going. I haven't been acting right, so I gotta get consistent. So this is my. I gotta get consistent with getting to the shekels. We just a couple shekelaires. Y'all know why we here. It's education, entertainment, information purposes only. If you need it, use it. 1-800-GAMBLER. 800-GAM is the text. 1-800-GAMBLER. Chat.org. If you need them online, 24/7. They are here to help. Sports is slowing down here. So it's gonna slow down here for a minute. We're gonna start getting into some playoffs and stuff like that. We saw the end of football yesterday. A lot of the anytime touchdowns and picks actually hit yesterday. But I need to get back to my ladder and get consistent. It look like we're gonna have to do this with basketball going from now into March. So this should be fun because a lot of people should be able to pour into what they know about teams and matchups and stuff like that. So I'm excited to start talking some college hoops and getting ready for WNBA and that kind of stuff. So NBA too. So we all had agreed that we was gonna start watching this train wreck together. We're gonna start watching this train wreck together. So I know we got 1v1 today, and what else we got?
So
now we're in the conversation. We got the recap, but Luka's playing tonight, right?
Luka's playing tonight.
Luka's playing tonight. So I'm thinking that we may hang out in the mansion and watch some of this train wreck, and depending on how it goes, if it looks like it's going well, we may come up live and talk about it or not. I don't know, but I just think we said we were going to watch this together, so we will get that started. Luka Doncic, LeBron. I'm here for it. It should be great, and it should be, if nothing else, great entertainment. But Luka Doncic is, I think, rejuvenated, right? I think he's rejuvenated and excited about being able to play in this environment. And I was saying at first, if he wins a championship, he may walk away. But the way that he likes Hayes and what his reaction has been in LA, I'm probably wrong there. So he's really embracing being a Laker. He's really embracing being a Laker. So this will be interesting because it's been a long time since there has been a non-black face of the Los Angeles Lakers, right?
You bring up such a good point too. Because
right, this is a very long. This is a long time coming. We haven't had this, so I'm really interested to watch this happen. Listen, and I love Luka. Let me say that too. Luka the Don. Oh, I love Luka the Don. Yeah. I love Luka the Don. He don't play no defense. He's one of the few players that don't play any defense that I love. But the only reason I love him because he talk big shit. He talk big shit and back it up. And they be getting mad. They be getting visibly mad. Like, oh my God, he gets on my nerves. He's doing it again. They be visibly mad about how he be out there cooking them. Cooking.
Okay. A few things. Okay. So
he a big flopper and he's a big whiner.
He's gonna get some. He's gonna get some free throws. Yes, he will get some free throws. One thing that's underrated about Luka Doncic's game is that he does have strong hands. When he does double team, he does average about a steal a game. So that part he does play defense on. Maybe not his own man, but as far as team defense goes, great double team guy. Ball on the floor, he's the one that's usually pulling it out because he has just meat cleavers for hands. I think people are forgetting that Luka Doncic is about all of 6'7". Like, he is that tall. And when he got off the plane, he didn't look 270 to me. LeBron's 270. He didn't look LeBron size. Not to me.
Luka Doncic got in a fat suit the minute the ink dried on the paperwork. Do you hear me? He got in a fat suit and got in a sauna. He wasn't showing up in LA 270. He was just sitting around waiting on them to move him. He was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, they'll move me. They'll move me." He pulled a straight James Harden. He got in a fat suit as soon as he could. What? As soon as he hung up the phone, he said, "Oh, the deal is done. Okay, bring the suit." He put his fat suit on right then.
So the next thing is, though, you're looking at the Lakers. So there hasn't been, and picture this. Go back and find out when you had two of the more dominant or players on the Lakers that were actually white. Now, I'm not trying to make this isn't a race thing. This is just in general. This is for visual purposes. Paul Gasol. I mean, if you want to call him white, I mean, I call him a Spaniard, but yeah, you know, we won't get into that part. But here's what you're looking at. You're looking at Luka, basically, for the next 10 years, if he listens to Mr. Fitness that's on his team, or whatever you guys want to say. And also, Hillbilly Kobe. Nobody knew Austin Reeves was going to be this good. I mean, without getting into any of the other, nonsense talk, Austin Reeves had 45 the other night. No AD, no Luka, no LeBron James. 45, 5, and 5. And last week I think he almost had a 30-point triple-double with LeBron James in the lineup. So you're looking at Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic as being the future faces of the Lakers after LeBron is gone. I don't know what to tell you guys, but that hasn't happened since Jerry West, and even then it was Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, and Wilt. Like I don't know. I'm just going through the list. I haven't seen it. It's been so long. I mean, what we had Kurt Rambis. I'm just trying to see.
So okay, but was Kurt really ever the fake? I think you're still talking about the face, right?
Yeah. Well, the face. Yeah, exactly.
So was he ever really the face? But there was Jerry, right? Is that the last face?
I think that's the last face.
Because it was Jerry, then it was Matt. Well, kind of Kareem, but then really Magic, right?
Yeah, right.
And then it was really Magic and then it was kind of like Eddie and Nick.
Then we had Cedric Ceballos, and then
I forgot about the Cedric Ceballos era.
And Van Exel, and then Shaq.
And then it was like Van and Eddie kind of was co-faces, and then Shaq,
right,
and Kobe, and then Kobe,
and then Kobe. Yeah,
and then it was kind of.
Well, it was kind of the youngsters, right? It was D'Lo. It was B.I.
Who was D'Angelo Russell was down there? Did he go there?
Yeah, D'Lo. Yeah. B.I. And whoever, Josh Hart and all those cats. It was all the young cats. Caruso. That they were the face after Kobe left, right? And then LeBron showed up. Yeah. And then everybody had to leave. So but yeah, that's I mean, Luka, you haven't seen this since Jerry West back in the 60s and 70s. So this is gonna be new. Well, you see them over there in Dallas.
And this is gonna be the first time. This is gonna be the first time that the face of the Lakers organization is also a Jordan brand athlete, right? Is Luka still Jordan?
Yeah, he went Jordan brand.
Yeah, this is a Jordan brand athlete. So Jordan's gonna get the Lakers?
No. Jordan don't want the Lakers anyway. That's a Lakers.
I'm talking about the outfit then.
Oh, for them? Oh, most likely.
Will he put the symbol? Is he gonna get that Laker money?
Possibly. Quite sure.
What's up, Evan?
Clutch Sports is gonna fight it for a while. We'll see if it make business sense. Genie's gonna do whatever it takes. So we already know that. You
better believe it.
Not even a question about that at all. So That's gonna be good popcorn till in the All-Star games coming up right around the corner too.
Yeah, we got All-Star game coming up. We got 1v1 coming up tonight.
Some good action. I can't wait to
want to
see
get
how
your
that's
picks.
gonna shake out though. I'm like you. I am worried about them not having a second round for some reason. I don't get that, but
Well, from what I heard, is they gave some buys. So Courtney Williams is, from what I heard, still in it but not participating today.
Okay.
Doesn't have to play today. There's some buys that were given out. But real quick before we get into those, because I don't think you can really bet on these, but if you could put some shekels down. Now, Collier or Katie Lou Samuelson. Remember, it's 10 minutes or first to 11.
Yeah. Okay, so I no I think they're speeding you up a little bit too. What's going on here? They've been trying to stop us all last week. I don't understand what's going on.
I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Yep. So with that said, hey Miss Davis, what's going on? What's going on? Free Wayne back in the house. FM was up, boy. We had to fight off some of the trolls the other day. It was pretty fun though. It was actually pretty fun. I had to when we told them that we weren't absolutely crushed and our season wasn't over, they ended up leaving. They didn't stay long.
You talking about the game? Oh my God, I've watched that.
Yeah. FL just showed up. So
yeah, I watched that 3 times, guys.
Oh yeah, I watched it a couple of times myself. Yeah, it was good. It was still good. It had some good parts.
I was so excited with some of the stuff I saw for sure.
Yeah. So it will be good. Okay, Florida, sorry for Florida, but that's all right. Hey, that's what it is in the SEC.
It was gonna be that anyway. They was coming to CLA.
Down the stretch we come. Just be ready to, because we got Kentucky. Kentucky's playing tonight. Kentucky's going to play about 3 of the big teams in the SEC in the last 5 of their games. So they're right there in the hunt for a number 1, number 2 seed. I don't think they're going to make it, but it ought to be good just to sit there and watch. No, why would I bet Miss D? I bet Philadelphia +4. I told y'all that a couple times. I actually put it in the one section too. I put some player props. I think I put 6 or 7 in there, and I think 4 of them hit. So if you're in the Discord, you got paid during the Super Bowl. If you listen to me, you got paid.
Listen to MJ Lover. Okay, let me see. Before we get into the picks, Collier Samuelson. Who you putting your shekels on?
That's a great question. Samuelson.
Really? You would pick Samuelson over Nafisa?
Okay. Well, it's for the upset. I mean.
Okay. Chelsea Gray, Shakira Austin.
Oh, wait. Stop. That's. What are the rules as far as like for fouls? How many times can you foul before it's a free throw? See, these are the questions I gotta ask. I totally forgot to ask this question.
Let's see. Let's see if I can get a real quick question. So we can.
Gotta know these things. I blindly gave y'all picks before this way, and it absolutely bit me in the backside. So I gotta make sure I know these things, so we can get your friendly wagering on the side, which you can't do on any of these shows.
And they are on TNT and True TV, so TNT tonight.
Probably next year, you may see them in your sports books. Once they figure out how the scoring goes and all that stuff, you'll probably get to see these ladies in your sports books to wager on.
So it does not give us any rules about fouls. So I'm guessing that it's let's see. Yeah, traditional scoring is in place. Shots inside the arc, 2 points. Outside the arc, 3 points. Clock doesn't stop during the game. 7-second shot clock. Make it take it rules in effect. Make it take it. Every round until the final, single elimination. Games played to 11 or 10 minutes, whatever comes first. Finals is going to be a best of 3 series with games played to 11 points. So it doesn't give us anything about fouls. So
Okay, let's start over.
since it doesn't say anything, I guess I would say I'm looking. I would expect to see that they're going to have the same rules in place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. I
For
mean,
fouls.
I could go for that. Okay, so let's start over.
John A, what's good, fam? Jeffrey, good afternoon. What's good?
Oh, wait.
The
Before we
one
start
that
over,
the one with the
Jeffrey,
Philadelphia Eagles.
you asked me for a pick. Did you put a wager down? And how much did you win? He asked me who was going to win the game yesterday, and I gave him the Eagles +4. Jeffrey, don't be having me give my good picks out to you, and you ain't making some dough off of it. Oh, Jeffrey, we gonna have to talk. We gonna have to talk, Jeffrey. Oh, we could have been Shecklinaires, Jeffrey.
Couple Shecklinaires, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Whoa. And by the way, every time you say Shecklinaires, you gotta take your 2 fingers and you gotta straighten up your collar a little bit. So
Shecklinaires. Got to get it together. I mean, it's just a couple Shecklinaires up here. You got to
all right,
everything is all nice and neat. I mean, you got to be official.
All right, I'm ready for you.
All right. Nafisa Collier, Katie Lou Samuelson.
Fifi.
Chelsea Gray, Shakira Austin.
Gray. That's a weird matchup, though.
It is. Copper, Aaliyah Boston.
Oh, Copper. That's tough. I don't like going against Gamecocks, but yeah. Make it take it too. You might not even get the ball back.
But if she take her out there and bust a couple and hit 3 threes, then what?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's true.
The strategy in this thing now.
Yeah.
Ryan Howard, Lexi Hull.
Ryan Howard.
So let me tell you why I'm intrigued by this matchup.
Lexi
I want to know what
playing well.
But I want to know what is it about Lexi Hull's bag that she wants us to see that we don't know. What is it like? You don't enter this if you don't think that you really have a chance at a shot at 200,000.
No, but the first game of the last set or last week's set of games in Unrivaled, Lexi was doing her thing. First quarter, she couldn't be stopped. Like I thought she was the second coming the way she was playing the last week, the last set of games. I maybe it was a matchup, but she was hyped up. So I have to give her props for that.
Okay, I mean the defense and everything don't have to be outstanding, so I'm here for it. Let's see. Let's see what we get. We'll give. Okay, Skylar Diggins Smith, De'Erica Hamby.
Oh, that's another tough one too. I'll go Diggins. I'll go for the dog and Diggins.
Yeah, I'm going for Diggins too. Jeffrey, no, I will not be watching the hockey tournament coming out.
No, I don't think we'll be.
But I think
we won't be partaking.
We won't be watching, but I think there may be some bets in one of the best section.
We'll follow it a little bit.
But no, I won't be. I won't be watching. Maybe like highlights and seeing some box scores. But I don't normally tune in to hockey like that. So
I'm in Canada, so I'm forced to see it every once in a while. So we'll see.
All right, Alicia Gray, Jordan, Canada.
Gray.
Jackie Young, Rakia Jackson.
Oh boy, these ain't easy, are they?
No, sir. It's for $200,000. It's not supposed to be.
I'll go Rakia.
Stewie versus Leah Edwards.
Stewie.
Yeah. Husky on Husky crime. Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you say Lexi Hall is a wing is who you thought Hall would turn into three
Mm-hmm.
and D. Okay, so Hall
Mm-hmm.
makes. I think Hall is gonna be 3 and D. 3 and D. I think
I
that's
don't know
fair.
about the defense though. I mean, she wasn't her efforts there, but
Well, I mean, I'm not. So here's the thing. I'm not gonna act like I didn't see her just shut down Madison Booker
okay,
before,
that yeah,
right? So
yeah.
I know, and she plays against probably the one. She usually takes the toughest or the second toughest defensive matchup out on the floor for us
Mm-hmm.
at the
Yeah.
guard position. So I give her that. And
Mm-hmm.
then the three ball she's showing it to us. The length is there. She listens. The athleticism is there. It's the want to and the mindset that
Mm-hmm.
we just need to prove going through April.
Right.
But I think Hall for sure can be a 3 and D player. But let's get to the shekels, baby. Let's get to the shekels. What you got?
Oh, is
What you
that
got?
it?
What you
Oh,
got?
I thought there was more than that. I guess. Oh,
No,
yeah, that's
because
right. 'Cause we got the buys.
it's condensed, so people got by. So
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha,
that's
gotcha.
that.
Fair enough. So we'll go through a few of these. We'll have the ladder picks at the end. Ladder picks were done a little bit different. So some of these picks that you see are kind of I knew I missed something on that one. Are going to be a little bit condensed. Some of these are going to be all over the place, but you'll know if you've watched the show and remember. You can see by the end, the minus and the pluses will tell you how risky frisky some of these bets are. Um, Anthony Edwards, for one block, I'm thinking you would think that he would get one block, but we'll see how motivated he is against Cleveland's number one seed in the East, best team in the NBA. But Anthony Edwards is a competitor. Doesn't go out of his way to block a whole lot of shots, but it looks like he's got like 3 block shots in the last 4 games. So we'll see. We're following the trends on that one. Atlanta, Dyson Daniels is a safer bet for over 23.5 PRA, but Anthony Black for Orlando under 1 block plus 185. You're gonna have to hope. I think he plays Anthony Black. I think he plays about 23 to 26 minutes a game. So you gotta hope that he decides that he cannot get 1 block for 26 minutes. Because if he doesn't, it's great for us because that means it's plus 185. So that said, good luck on that one. San Antonio, Washington Wizards. Malcolm Brogdon's back, so over 3.5 assists should be good for him. Malcolm Brogdon's actually their only pure point guard that they have, so he should get that. I won't say easy, but he should get at least 5 or 6 assists. He only plays. I think he might still be on a minutes restriction, so he's only going to play about 25 minutes. But he should be able to get that because he's a pass first guard. So let's see, Charlotte and Brooklyn. Look at that. So I don't know if good old Mark Williams is back in uniform yet, from his failed physical. Okay, let me give you guys a heads up on the people that don't know. I know you probably don't care. But I'm gonna tell you anyway. It is very hard to fail an NBA physical. Like I mean, it is infinitely hard as an NBA player. It is hard to fail an NBA physical. Like there's so many components that have to be involved in pre-existing injuries that weren't disclosed and different stuff like that. Um, Williams he's only 24 years old. He's 25. He's around the same age as Luka, and he failed an NBA physical. You know what? We'll talk about this more in the Discord. I don't think you guys understand how bananas ridiculous that is. I don't. Okay. Yeah, I've said too much already. But we will go. Andrew Wiggins, new man in Miami, 23.5 points, rebounds, and assists. No Jimmy Butler. Now they got other players that'll do their thing, but I mean, I think Wiggins will go down there, like Cess told me the other day. She believes that Wiggins will go down there and handle his business, and so do I. So I'm taking the over on the 23.5 PRA, going up against Boston, which will be a tough matchup, but I think he'll still do his thing. Golden State and Milwaukee. I got a weird one for you guys. Like Kyle Kuzma's with Milwaukee now, but I'm going for Quentin Post for over 1.5 assists. And it's only because I think Steph Curry took 16 threes the other night. Somebody's got to pass him the ball, because there's a lot of those threes were off of screens and pin downs and all that stuff, right? So I'm imagining Quentin Post will be in there to give him the ball a little bit. I don't know if who's the left-handed dude, the Jewish guy with the curly fro, Przinski. I don't know if he's playing tonight. I got to find out if he is. If he's not, then Post should get that really easy. But if he is playing, then be careful of that. Let me see. New Orleans Pelicans, OKC should be a good game for the first quarter and a half. Beware of blowout, even though Zion's playing, doesn't matter. Zion may get his points and rebounds early. The steals and blocks, I don't know about all that. So Jalen Williams might be a better bet for over 5.5 rebounds. Sacramento and Dallas, we got Keegan Murray, we got PJ Washington. So I would take the PJ Washington one block, just because Sacramento, they got scores, but I would imagine PJ Washington's pretty active around the key, so he might get his hand on a few blocks in this game. So I'm taking the blocks on him. And then you got Portland and Denver. Nikola Jokic. I know I haven't done these in a while, but the first quarter points of 8.5, they're basically saying Joker's going to get nine or more points in the first quarter against this team. I'm not taking that bet, because anything can happen. I've seen Joker have 2 points at halftime and then finish the game with 28. So I don't believe in him in the first quarter. You never know. And he's at home, so you never know. I'll take DeAndre Ayton, though, for over 1.5 assists. Should get 2. He's got over 2 in the last 4 games, or 2 or above in the last 4 games. So we're playing the trends on that. And then the last one for this section, we're looking at the Lakers hosting the Utah Jazz. John Collins should get a boost. He should get at least 1 block shot in this game. We only have a few what you would like to loosely call bigs for the Lakers. So I'd say John Collins is good for 1 block on somebody. But to be honest with you, even with Luka coming back, I would actually have LeBron James. I wouldn't even take his assists, to be honest with you. I would actually take his points. But we can't talk about that right now, because it's not where we're at. So good luck. Bree Wayne, Mark Williams failed his physical. I know why. At least I've been informed by good sources on why. I will discuss it in the Discord. I will not discuss that here. I don't have time to be arguing with people over stuff they know nothing about. I'm just saying. I didn't mean to make that sound like the way it was, but it is what it is. With that said, any favorites on the one-on-ones in the group tonight? Who you got? Who's gonna who's gonna get to 11 first amongst their lineup? Who's gonna be scoreless? That's a bet.
I don't know if anybody goes scoreless. I was wondering who gets to 11 fast. Like, if you can't go scoreless, bro. You can't come out here.
Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, yes, you can. How come you can't?
Bro, they bet not, man. You bet not. You can't do that.
Oh, yes, you can. Oh, I see a couple matchups where it's possible.
Gotta still be respected. I mean, come on, man.
Well, I mean, hey. But anyway, there we go. College men's basketball. We got UNC going up against number 23 Clemson. I mean, it's not totally a low scoring affair, but it is an ACC matchup, and UNC they were supposed to be better this year, but they're not ranked. I would imagine Ian Jackson could get 1 assist, but I mean, tread lightly on that one. And then the next one, we have Baylor. Baylor going in to face number 6 Houston. Houston's defense is really good this year. So I would I don't know why they have one of their guys that plays about 22 or 23 minutes a game at under 3.5 rebounds, because he's usually right in there with. I just watched a lot of his highlights with the Houston Cougars, and he usually is on the board. So I don't know if they reduced his minutes or if he's playing through injury. Maybe take VJ Edgecombe for Baylor for over 1.5 assists. You can get 2 assists by accident. This happened before. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
By accident.
By accident.
So rude, bro.
I mean, you know those by accident assists. And we got two games on the women's slate that's noteworthy tonight. Number 8 Kentucky they are 4.5 point underdogs against Ole Miss. We just watched Ole Miss choke away a game the other night, and it was painful to watch. Defense was there, could not put the ball in the bucket. I'm not. You know what? I'm not going through this again. I've been talking about Ole Miss for the last few years with this. Defense is on point. Offense is it's hard to find somebody outside of what's her name to score on a regular basis. It's just ridiculous. What are you recruiting? Are you just recruiting defenders? Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe I'm expecting.
Talk it through. What happened?
What are you recruiting? You have a defensive team that can actually match up near above the, two next to the creme of the SEC. You have that. You don't have all of the size that you need. However, you have the effort, and evidently you have the technique, because Ole Miss has people by the throat in a lot of these games for whatever reason on defense. But when they get turnovers and when it comes to putting the ball in the hole, they go several minutes without scoring consistently. And it's just, I don't get it. I don't even know what I'm watching sometimes. It's crazy to me. But that's the thing. I know Coach Yo she pulling the rest of her hair out trying to figure out why her players aren't in the spots where they've been drilled and practiced all week. And I don't know. I guess I'll have to watch some more games to try to tangle up more of my feelings of what the hell's going on over there. Okay. Auburn playing against number 16 Oklahoma. Oklahoma should beat the hell out of them. If you can take the over, because Oklahoma, they are threats to score 100. But Auburn, it is an SEC game. But I'd still take the over on that, just because Oklahoma has firepower. I mean, they got Beers. If she's not playing anybody spectacular, she'll probably put up about 25 and 10 or something like that. So, the one 3-pointer threat the one main 3-point threat that they have, that went for like 38 one game. Haven't heard from her since. I don't know what she's doing, but this is one of those games where she should probably excel. Take the over if you can. Stay away from the spread. You never know about the spread in the SEC. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you say strike underdogs, and you fear they're gonna get abused today. Okay, Bree Wayne.
What, Kentucky?
It sound like
Abused?
abused.
Abused?
Abused.
How much you want to bet on it, Bree Wayne? Put some shekels on it. Put some shekels on it. What is your icon anyway? What is that? What is it? Is that a camera? What is that? $1. All right, we'll talk about it in the Discord. Hey, the ladder challenge is back. Okay, so let me explain this a little bit, just real quick. Just for the people that haven't been here in a while, or have never been here. Ladder challenge, pretty straightforward. There are some rules to the ladder challenge that we didn't put on here just because they do get kind of wordy. Essentially, we got 5 days. We're putting a shekel.
Oh wait, I think it's up here.
Is it on there? Oh, okay. So basically, all we're doing is I know usually they say it says 10, 20, 40, 80, 160. You're basically doubling your bet every day of the week till Friday. So by the end of Friday, not only should you be at 320, but if you decide to go extend your to day 6 to day 10, that 320 that you're using, it should be your profit. Not the 320 you won. It should be your profit on top of the 320 that you won throughout the first 1 to 5 days. Now, for people whose bankroll is not that high, take a zero off of it. And if your bankroll is still not that high, you can actually move the decimal point over to the left. So essentially, what we're looking at here is we're basically giving you a few picks instead of just the one or the two. We want to give you a few picks so that if you don't feel comfortable with like the 2 picks that you would need to participate in the ladder challenge for the parlay, then you can always choose another one. And you can always go off the board too, right? This is just here to give you guys framework on one of the ebooks that we're going to be coming out with, which is a second level, will be for parlays and round robins and different things like that, right? So this is just this is just a lower level way of being able to make your picks, understand why you made your picks, watch them hit, and then carry over your winnings to the next day, right? It looks good, doesn't it? I mean, if you get to the point we get into a groove and you like what you see after 5 days, you can go on to the day 6 and day 10. You know, the great thing about that too is that if you make it to day 6 and you get all the way to day 10 and we get it all, which isn't impossible, it's quite possible. That day 6 and day 10, most likely, most of that wagering is not going to be anything that you took out of your pocket. It's going to be profit that you're wagering to get more profit. All right, so be greedy about it sometimes. Now, with that said,
Can't hear. So Bree Wayne, you said your enchiladas was a hit. Do we think you can make bean? You can make bean. You can get beans if you showcase your cooking skills on Bigo. So here's the thing. I think what you should do. This is what I think you should do. Why not do a test run on Discord and do a cooking show on the Discord, and
there you
we'll
go.
let you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then we'll just let you know from there. Let us see you cook.
exactly.
Let us see you cook, and then we can tell you how we think you'll do on the Bigo. Beans or not, like that. Let
We're
us know.
here for you,
Okay.
Breeway. Yeah, you
I
can
mean,
put your
anyway, we can support, man. Anyway, we can support.
yeah,
Okay.
you can put your Big Don hat on too, a nice little Big Don cap. You know, that keep your anonymity. You know, we get it, we understand.
I mean, yeah, you could cook like let her cook. Let her
Like,
cook like that. We don't even got to. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Okay,
what
about
was
to
his
purchase
name
your apron.
on Home Improvement? What was his name?
Wilson.
Wilson. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that's
be
Wilson.
Wilson.
Straight up. Straight up. You can cook in your COVID mask or whatever. It's
Whatever
all
you
good.
need to do. It's
Yeah,
all
we here
good.
to
It's all
support though.
good.
But yeah, I want to just make sure I address that one. Yeah, for sure. We got you.
Right. Now, last thing before we get into the picks, though, make sure you run them back. if you're gonna take all three, make sure you run them back with round robin. That way, if one of them misses, you're still gonna get some compensation back and maybe even a profit, depending. So, no, we serious about that, Bree Wayne. I'm there for it. I'm here for it.
I mean, we don't get no cheesesteaks anyway. But the least we can do is tell you if it look like you can cook. We don't get invited to dinner or nothing, but we will let you know if it look like you can cook and if we think somebody would throw you some beans. I mean, that's what I'm here for, fam. You don't got to thank me. It's what we do. We're a community.
All righty, here we go.
All right, let's get it.
So, what I did, just to give you guys a heads up on the picks in themselves. So we have Kristaps Porzingis for Boston. His point total was for 20 and a half, I think. It's either 20 and a half or 23 and a half. I can't remember. But what I did is I actually took what is called an alternative bet. Whereas you can actually lower or raise the amount that you think somebody is going to hit or not hit. So in this case, with Boston and Boston being as volatile as they are, I decided to actually bring his total down from 20 and a half down to 14 and a half. Now, by doing that, I have increased my chances of him hitting his number. Kristaps Porzingis has hit 15 points or more in 16 straight games. That's why you do that. Now, it's still at minus 137, which anything under 140, if you guys remember, is still it's a good bet, and it's still on the safer side. So just keep that in mind, 137 for that. Same thing, LeBron James. They have LeBron James for 24 and a half points tonight, even with Luka coming back. I dropped it down to 20 and a half. I'm thinking LeBron James will probably get about 22, 10 or 11 rebounds, 5 or 6 assists. That's what I'm thinking he's going to get with Luka in the lineup and AR playing as well as he's been playing. Minus 137, pretty good bet to have. Mike Conley. They have Mike Conley at 5.5 assists today. I brought that down to 3.5 assists. Mike Conley has hit 4 assists in 18 of the last 19 games. So that's why I have those three on there. I most likely I only took KP and LeBron for now, but I'll probably put Mike Conley on a second ticket in the next 5 minutes or so, because these games are going to start pretty soon. With that said, that's your ladder picks for today, day one. And let her go.
That's the ladder picks.
Twerking. You say insert twerk in here.
Mr. Lava.
Moonshot.
Mr. Lava.
What you got?
All right, here we go with the moonshot. So evidently, Jaylen Brown has disappointed some people. And what we're going to do is we're going to double down on Jaylen Brown. We're going to say he's not going to pass the ball for 2 assists or more in the first quarter. That is definitely a moonshot because he definitely can pass it around. And Boston is good for making shots when you're not expecting them to make shots. But they're not at home, so maybe they will slow down a little bit, and it will be a game of some sort. But I can't guarantee anything. But it is against Miami. So they're either going to be motivated or they're going to sleepwalk through it and let Wiggins do his thing. There you go. Heard it from me first or second.
I mean, I have to get a moonshot. What else can you get? But we ain't been here in a while, so y'all know it's Big Daddy himself. The extra long gone shots of the day. Hey, baby, the extra long gone shots of the day. What you got?
All right. So there's Stephon Castle, who is being tutored by Chris Paul. But we're going to go with the good news that we heard about Jackson Hayes being one of Luka's favorite targets coming into this game tonight. For some reason, though, the assists is what sticks out in his numbers. So we're looking at Jackson Hayes to get 2 assists or more in the pass-friendly Lakers lineup that seems to be coming, according to the lineup. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But plus 185 is not bad to put a shekel on to see if you can get 3 or 4 shekels back. So, ha.
I mean, a couple shekels back is good. But if that don't work, then you always can do what?
Oh, no.
You know what you can do? That's the new money sound. That's a no. You know what? No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it with this. I'm gonna leave that other one. MJLovers, winner dimes, baby. We're dropping dimes. Let's go. What you got?
All right, so we got since we're dropping dimes, I honestly wanted to go with Nikola Joker for his PRA, which is really high. But you know what? There might be some more chance of hitting with D'Angelo Russell with under an assist and a half in the first quarter. D'Angelo Russell is the number one option for these guys. What's his name is still out. Their leading scorer is still out. I don't even know if he's coming back. I have him on my injury list in my fantasy league, and I don't know if he's coming back. So D'Angelo Russell is actually passing more than he shoots. Doesn't really have a whole lot of people to pass to either. But Cam Johnson, that's about it. Other than that, I mean, yeah, they got the center. I forgot his name, but other than that, take the under on the assist. Miles Bridges, that's a little high, over 31.5, but Mark Williams might not be playing tonight, so he's going to get every shot that he wants next to Ball. Yeah, it might be good, but I'm definitely sticking with D'Angelo Russell as my main pick.
All right, you heard it here first. Those are the picks for the day. You gotta get ready for this 1v1. Just ready for this 1v1. Pull up. We're checking out this 1v1. See how it goes. And then there's some college hoops on tonight too. So we'll be taking a look at them and then back. We're now joining the conversation with Coach Rowe. I think he's gonna come up and take the Gamecocks to the tree, and we're gonna talk some other hoops. So pull up, hang out. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.